everything you're doing now. You must see this shocking new diabetes-reducing discovery. This new diabetes-reducing discovery was just released this month. This new method could get you off your diabetes prescriptions and needles for good. Your doctor is not aware of this new method that could save your life or the life of a loved one. This breakthrough method could help diabetics like you drastically reduce your diabetes and even become diabetes-free depending on your situation. Watch this important video to the end from independent medical researcher John Callahan. John has devoted much of his life as an independent medical researcher searching for every possible way to get rid of his own diabetes. This led him to this amazing discovery that he's about to share with you right now.
Hello, my name is John Callahan, an independent medical researcher, and I know exactly what you're going through. Just 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with diabetes. If you're a diabetic, you're very familiar with the needles that are used to inject your body with insulin. You're probably aware of your inability to lose weight, memory lapses, mental fuzziness, fading eyesight, food cravings, mood swings, heart and kidney problems, and low energy. Well, in the next few minutes of this short video, you're going to find out how I was able to completely reduce my diabetes and how you can reduce your diabetes to the point where you can talk to your doctor about the possibility of getting rid of those insulin needles and all your diabetes prescriptions for good. What you learn could mean the critical difference between losing your eyesight and going blind or severe kidney failure and spending the rest of your life hooked up to a machine on dialysis. If poor circulation is a problem, then you could end up enduring the never-ending pain of diabetic neuropathy. What's even more scary is that if diabetic complications occur, you could end up suffering horribly when your leg is amputated from your body. And I'm sure you already know that just a single error of insulin overdose could result in you going into an unrecoverable diabetic coma, or even losing your life due to a heart attack. Don't let your family, friends, and loved ones continue to watch you suffer from diabetic complications that happens to millions of diabetic sufferers every single year. Right now is the time to take control of your diabetes and seize your future. Now, I'm not telling you to throw out your needles or drugs just yet, but you may be able to very soon. In the very near future, if you follow the tips in this video and work with your doctor, you may be able to reduce and then eliminate them in a very short time. Not only that, but you may be able to get your doctor's okay to throw out your test strips, your tasteless diabetic foods, your vial of insulin, and all the expensive medications you take. Because as you watch this short video to the end, you'll finally be able to reduce and even possibly cure your diabetes using simple things you can do right from home. What's more, this diabetes solution can help you reduce type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes, pre-diabetes, and other problems you have with blood sugar levels. Better yet, if you do reduce your diabetes and work with your doctor to get off insulin, you won't need to spend money on co-pays for needles or insulin. You won't have to treat your body like a pin cushion, picking your finger to test your blood sugar or putting a needle in your belly to administer insulin. No, you'll be living happily and healthily, smiling as your condition is just about gone and your bank account bigger from not having to spend as much money on managing diabetes. No more roller coaster rides of feeling lightheaded from low blood sugar or feeling sick to your stomach from blood sugar that's too high. All you have to do is watch this short video, and I'll show you how I reduced my diabetes by up to 90%, while others even cured it. But just one word of warning, you'll want to watch this video while it's still online. The $250 billion drug industry doesn't want you knowing about a natural, safe, affordable option for reducing diabetes. Diabetes medications bring in billions of dollars worth of profits for drug companies. The solution I've uncovered can actually reduce diabetes, and in some cases without these expensive drugs. And if you're not spending your money on their medications, needles, blood sugar monitors, testing strips, or any of that, that's billions in profits out of their pockets. Do you really think they're going to put that money at risk by telling you there's a cure? So they'll do anything to keep this from getting in your hands. So you'll want to watch this now. You may think it's impossible to reduce your diabetes without medications, but I guarantee you've never seen the unique tricks I'll show you. Techniques that can reduce diabetes from home without using expensive drugs. So just be prepared to be shocked by what I reveal. You'll be very angry that something this simple, inexpensive, and effective has been kept from you on purpose. But it's not surprising once I found out how much power the drug companies have over the medical community, even government. These drug companies make so much money off diabetes, they have no interest in helping you get off their medications or insulin, not when you're worth more than $14,000 per year to them. The most amazing thing about this unique solution is it doesn't involve any kind of exercise, and it doesn't involve eating a bland, tasteless diet. It doesn't involve any expensive or poisonous drugs. This diabetes reduction solution can get rid of the inconvenient need to test your blood sugar all the time or administer insulin as often, because you'll be working with your doctor and this program to see if you can slowly wean off the insulin. You won't believe the incredible freedom you have from this disease when you realize you don't have to test your sugar levels all the time and you don't have to jab yourself with a needle to take insulin as often. Life gets a lot easier. You can live with peace of mind knowing you're no longer a slave to this disease. You no longer have to time your day around testing your sugar or taking your shots. You're free to live the kind of life you want without the stress, worry, and anxiety this disease brings once you're able to keep your blood sugar constantly level. That means no more lightheaded feelings from low blood sugar, no more nausea from high blood sugar. It means a 90% reduction in your diabetes symptoms. Can you imagine how much better your life will be when you're not constantly worried or dealing with the negative effects of diabetes? Your life instantly improves. You're not always missing out on sweet treats like cookies and ice cream because of blood sugar spikes. If you want to enjoy a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, now you can dig in and not have to worry about it throwing your blood sugar off. In other words, life gets fun and back to normal when you don't have that constant albatross of diabetes around your neck. No more waiting in line at the pharmacy to pick up expensive and dangerous medications. No more pricking your finger and dropping blood on a test strip. And it's also possible that in time, working with your doctor, there's no more having to buy more needles or insulin. No more spending thousands on special foods or drugs. None of that, which means you have more money in your pocket each month. When you can get rid of these inconveniences, it feels like a giant weight lifted off your back. And the good news is, I can help you enjoy the happiness and freedom that comes with reducing your diabetes down to almost nothing. Imagine how you'll feel knowing you'll get to see your kids grow up and live productive lives. Imagine knowing your loved ones won't have to worry about you passing away too early or having one of the countless diabetes complications that result in heart attack, loss of eyesight, kidney and heart problems, and even having a leg amputated. Imagine the relief they will feel when they know you'll be around to watch them grow up, graduate, get married, have kids, and live life. You won't have the overwhelming worry and anxiety that comes when a parent feels they may leave their children too early, not able to be there for them through life. Now, I understand I'm making some pretty big claims right now. I get it that you're probably skeptical, especially if you're dealing with this disease. But you have to hear my shocking story, because when I uncovered the methods for reducing my diabetes quickly and easily from home, it was the happiest day of my life. I was even more happy when I learned that other diabetics started using my same unique tricks and were actually seeing their symptoms reduce and even disappear permanently. And like me, they were able to reduce diabetes from home, and like you may be able to do too. Some even worked with their doctors to get rid of all those constant pricks of their finger to test blood sugar. They were able to reduce or even get rid of needles to give insulin. No more trips to the pharmacy for expensive medications. Again, I know this sounds pretty far-fetched right now, but all I'm asking you to do for a few minutes is to suspend your disbelief and just keep watching the video. I promise you'll be rewarded in the fact that I'll show you how I reduced my disease and how you can too. What's more, this works no matter your age. It will work for both young and older, no matter if you have type 1 diabetes or type 2. you're pre-diabetic, or you have abnormal blood sugar readings, it can be reduced by 90% and in some cases eliminated. Even if you've tried to do something about your diabetes, even if you think there's nothing you can do, even